Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, and Denmark, Norway. So I'm starting a new session today. I do have a lot of time to record, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a successful one. And most of what I'm looking forward to is finishing the integration of Sweden and actually starting to look into the possibilities to make this a worthwhile state. I've been thinking a bit about it, and once we integrate Sweden, we will be in what I would consider our penultimate borders. So that means we're gonna fortify some of these provinces, especially Viipuri and probably Vienna. Those should be our main forts, but we're also gonna fortify Österbotten and Savo in a way that forces can't really come into our nation through this area. And we should also start fortifying some of the forces down south where, well, we could use them as some strong points. I'm also going to continue with my project on getting Iceland's autonomy down, hoping to make it work. We actually finished the port here, and we finished the commune hall, so I'm just waiting now for the recent construction to go away, and then we can give an order to start building the trade wharf. And that will hopefully cut the autonomy there by a lot, because you can see that the autonomy of the area in northern Scotland is going down very fast. It's gonna go down sub 50, I'm almost sure about that. We've also started a little project here where we're building the shipwright to check if it helps with the communication as well, because some of you claimed that it doesn't. So I want to check on this island. We do have another island here, Feor, where we need to build that trade wharf as well to integrate it, but it's just, you know, for us. I'd also like to build a port here in Norrlandene, which will take down its autonomy as well. But we'll see when we integrate Sweden how the autonomy here will be. I definitely want to build a port in Västerbotten and Uppland, however they do have a port there. And I'd like to make the province Varninai-Suomi worthwhile province as well, because that's where Helsinki is today and Turku is. And that will be our gate to here. But, you know, Västerbotten itself will help with Österbotten, Davisami, Lapland. And we'll see how these others will work. We'll also build some roads here and there. We'll probably build roads starting from Helsinki up north. That could be a good project. And from Uppland, maybe up north and south through Småland and other provinces here. So I'm gonna unpause the game now because I've been talking for a long time, but we're gonna do why I started the recording. It's 8th of January, and that means we can take the battlefield medicine because it's another year and the ahead of time dropped to 10%. So battlefield medicine gives us a one army tradition boost for the next 11 years. And hey, our stability increased to 2. Awesome, this is welcome news. So battlefield medicine, a growing number of books published in the century detailed the common injuries and diseases of military campaigns. This allowed doctors to recognize symptoms and treat them even in places that had been spared from war for a generation. So military tactics increased, and we can now build Bastion, which I believe might be the next level of fort. Let's see. Yeah, we could upgrade the fort in our capital. Manpower contribution would make this okay, but I actually don't want to do it right now. We have the renowned university there. The urban gravity is pretty good, but the bastions will be built at the borders where we want them. Actually, we might already go ahead and start building that in Vienna, couldn't we? Yeah, it would make a lot of sense. How is Iceland doing? We still don't have enough money there to do anything, and the recent construction is still there. Well, but you guys know what I intend to do, so I guess I'm gonna skip ahead. Oh, we could get another land unit and 4 more ships. Damn game, you're killing it. You are killing it. We have such a big fleet. But the trade is just bustling, and with the +1 stability, being at +2 helps a lot. We have no unrest whatsoever right now. Things are looking great for Denmark. It's the 6th of July right now, and we can now start the construction of the port in Iceland. So let's do that. It's gonna take 28 months and a lot of money due to it being Arctic. Construction cost is increased by 50%, but I'm not gonna relent. We can also get another bureaucratic idea, adaptability. So let's get that one done. Bureaucracies must adapt to changing conditions and local variations. A less rigid system makes it much easier to integrate newly acquired lands. Administrative efficiency plus 10%. Our balance is now at 17.53 every month. The construction in the island of Hjælp is continuing, and Galip is now down to 74.7 autonomy. Sweden. Oh my god, what the hell? I completely missed that. We just integrated Sweden. Hell yeah, everyone. That is awesome. Great. Was it really that high up? I thought we were at below 90%. God damn it, yes. So we now have Conquer Gotland mission finished, which gives us 10 naval tradition and something else. Oh, Unite Scandinavia. With Norway finally integrated, only Sweden stands between us and the achievement of a single Scandinavian nation. So we have become Scandinavia. That color though is not very pretty. I do like violet, but this is a bit too pinkish for me. But hey, gain 10 absolutism, yearly legitimacy for the next 15 years. That is awesome. And gain a possibility to change national ideas. Okay, we do have national ideas. Danish. How do I... Can I land? Is there a mission? Purchase control. Compose a new madrigal. I don't see how to change the national ideas here. Establish charity schools. Rule has administrative skill of at least 2. Administrative technology cost and diplomatic technology cost lower. No, okay, let's do that. But how do you change the ideas? That is a question for me. Scandinavian, Denmark, Ireland. Can I change it or will it ask me? Nope. Well, never mind then. I guess we have Scandinavian ideas. So that is awesome. Now we have the territories that we wanted. But it will take some time before the game figures out what it wants to do with it. So I have given order to build the port trade wharf here, yes. Now, Uppland is now going to be one of our very important provinces. Do they have a... Yes, they have a fishing harbor, but we need to build a trade wharf there. So that's the next step for us. So I'll let it run for a bit. And once it recalculates and integrates all the territories, I'll get back to you with the effects. A second after I stopped recording, it gave me at a crossroad an end of elective monarchy. So, end of elective monarchy. With the assertion of a king as ruler of all Scandinavia, we can discard the presence of an election to the throne. Mats 1 is the king and his heir will rule undisputed. I am the king, gaining prestige, administrative power, diplomatic, military power, and plus 50 stability. And at a crossroad. Our nation has undergone a colossal change, leading to another choice. Do we set new ideas for our country, or do we keep our ancestors' legacy? Let's go towards a new destiny, which should be the new ideas. Nope. A road which shape peninsular. Oh, but it's now Scandinavian ideas. Oh wait, this is the authoritarian family. Vendish campaigns, hand-selling. No, this is the bonus idea. The population is characterized by STEM family system. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what it did. Our main culture is Danish. Non-accepted cultures are all the other ones. Which means they will start integrating. Oh, and we have finished the centralization. So let's get rid of this one. Oh, I can't at this point. Okay, never mind. The game has just recalculated some of the things. Yeah, martial law is everywhere. So we'll see how it goes. So same plan, everyone. Once it's once the game will recalculate the communication efficiency for our entire empire, I will be back. An interesting event: musket or bow. An argument has broken out in court over the importance of musket compared to the traditional archery regiments, with the hopes of convincing King Mats I that their role in the army is not becoming obsolete. A group of veteran archers have put on an impressive demonstration. Their grace, skill and accuracy was admired by many who were present. So of course archery should serve a primary role. We get military technology cost plus 5%. Or it's time for these old men to retire. Actually, I think that because we are kind-hearted and just, of course archery should serve their primary role. We will like them, you know. They have shown their worth, so they have the ability and the chance to serve us. Anyway, the communication efficiency still hasn't been recalculated, and why I stuttered is because I wanted to show you that we have way more military and ships now that we actually would need normally. But I'm taking this in as a, you know, integration cost. We're waiting for the things to settle to normal, and we're gonna decide what we want to do with the ships. Rigorous researchers. Academic institutions are not immune to corruption, and the profits that can be made by abusing position of great influence can stand in the way of creating a good environment for research. However, Scandinavian scientists are largely above this, focusing on genuine intellectual achievements above titles and financial contributions. The lack of corruption in society allows us to explore and invent without being impeded by a selfish interest. Nice! Another bonus. We've had that one before. I'm actually kinda unsure. Oh, we have a caravel here. Okay, that one can go protectorate immediately. Can go. And here we have Wargavies. I'm not entirely sure what to do with them, apart from sending them to hunt pirates in South Baltic, which could work, but nation rank has changed. Our nation rank in the eyes of the world has changed. And Öresundstalen has been given to us. So what is our rank now? Title rank Kingdom. Diplomats plus 1 year of prestige increased. I think that soon we might ask to be promoted to an empire. A prestige of at least 80. On at least 80 cities, currently 63. One of the following must be true. Have a statesman. Okay, not really happening at this point. But one thing that I have noticed is that I do think that these ideas are different because I just checked and we got Swedish resources. So maybe some are the same. Transport cost is minus 10%. The people of Denmark live out on many islands. Wendish campaign, we've had that one before, I'm pretty sure. Hanseatic influences as well, but we did not have the Swedish resources. The country of Sweden has a large amount of good mineral resources, which is perfect to specialize its people in military technologies and weapons. Land maintenance cost modifier minus 2.5%, and military technology cost lowered by 10%. A road which shaped a peninsula we've had, but we got North Sea trade. The people of Norway has a long tradition of navigating in the North Sea. It is a root sea that must be dominating by strong sailors. Provincial trade modifier plus 10%, trade power abroad plus 10%, colonial range plus 15%, trade range increased by 15%, and ship trade power increased by 5%. So still no change in the autonomy. I'll keep you guys posted. But the income is increasing, which is good. Royal marriage from Verwa. Not really. Do we have free... We do have free diplomatic relations. Oh, because we don't have IC. We no longer have vassals. So now the game allows us. Council of München. Nothing new. It is 3rd of November 1550 and we got natives rising in the Nunavut, but fortunately our units are there to deal with them, though they are not really doing a good job at it. Oh, okay, much better now. So we have punished them, which did not really kill any of the natives that we have there, but it's protecting our interests there. I actually do wonder how far could we now get. We have no colonists to send. Yeah, we could colonize this entire area now. Interesting. And we still can't colonize Greenland. It would be good. I think that a port there would help us with the communication efficiency. But as you saw when I started the game, or started recording it again, the autonomy has been recalculated and it is awesome. So I want to check what it did with our numbers. Good. So the infantry numbers are fine. So now you guys can go and move to Uppland. That's not a horrifying idea for you anymore. And I think we'll keep a small regiment later in Vienna. But the autonomy is going to change severely as time goes by, because you can see that the numbers here are still changing. For example, Uppland has an increased... Wow, I think it's gonna... If I calculate this correctly, by 0.40, it should increase by 40%. So we will have an autonomy of around 75% there, which is okay, actually, because we are already building a port there that should help with it. But I do have to say that I think that the military harbor is then not helping, because we do have a military harbor there and it is not helping. Fuck. So yeah, we're building a port here that should take the autonomy in the central Sweden down, and I want to build another port here in Varnia-Suomi to deal with the Finnish autonomy, and then we're gonna build another one in Västerbotten, where it's actually going to be very expensive because it's considered Arctic yet again. But the autonomy is changing, and at this point we are doing good on our ships. This is... Wow, we're gaining 24 gold! We have how many more ships? We have quite a lot of ships extra. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the war galleys. I don't really like them. I never did. So actually, let's get rid of these galleys. That's 6 of them. And that fixed our problem. And we can send these 5 to hunt pirates in South Baltic. Just, you know, as a precaution. We're a big empire, so we need to take care of it now. So let's check out the provinces that we have gained. And actually, I think this autonomy thing is better. So Dalarna is one of our most developed provinces, but only because of its rural development. So, Cardinal Minister. Oh, that's the cardinal that we could promote. I don't need that at this point. I think we are going to upgrade Uppland and build a road from Uppland to Skåne and from Akerhus through Dalarna to Uppland, like that. That should work well for us. How expensive would it be to build a road here? 418. I could contribute manpower to that. There's no rural or urban. Well, they do have a lot of urban wealth in here. I guess I'll have to keep that for later. Dawarna, what about you and roads? Okay, now when it's telling me this, I know they won't have... They have a lot of rural and a bit of urban as well. That's interesting. There's no urban population here, though. Ackerhus. Here we have built a trade wharf and a commune hall. And the urban gravity is 15k. So roads here would go a long way. But this is a super expensive... Wait, what? Total road cost upgrade 302. Did we already pay for a bit? Okay, I think I could cover... Okay, I covered 50%. And 25 more? Okay. I think I read that wrong somehow, but... Okay, urban wealth, not possible. Rural wealth, not possible. Oh, fucking, it would cost 379 gold now. Why is this? Province size multiplier, total road cost upgrade. How could the total cost remaining be higher than what we have just invested? I think something is wrong here. They have the remaining cost in gold. AI government built roads. Oh, they've built roads already. Some actually... I just drowned power there for nothing. Crap, I should check it. Yeah, that's what the AI did. Okay, well, my bad. So what about the roads in Dalarna? 537. Okay, we don't have enough money for that, but yeah, that's actually pretty fine. The central provinces are all rural, but I know that Småland is also a very good one, and the autonomy here is actually lowering. And we do have roads here. So what if we built roads here? That would be also very expensive. Cool. But upgrading a small one would not be a bad idea. Also Gotland. But Gotland has a port. So Gotland's autonomy should be going down. Yes, it's gonna drop significantly. So that's good. Åland as well, right? Yeah, that's connected to Småland. Uponte is the capital. Dalarna is okay. Västerbotten, that one is going to go up to around 80. But if we build a port there, it's gonna help with everything here. So that is good. And Varsian Suomihame. Am I missing something? Nope. It looks like it's good. So our main cities that we are going to build are as follows. One on Iceland, where we will build a big city. We're gonna support the North Scots. Oh, while traveling through Xiberoa, the heretic author of the 95 Theses was attacked by bandits. Appearing suddenly, the attackers seized the monk, separated him from his companions, and took him with him. We have no idea what happened to him. Truly, the Lord works in a mysterious way. Okay, so one on Iceland, one in Galaip. We want to focus on the city of Bergen, the one in Akerhus, which is Oslo. We want to build one in Norgesand, that's our capital, in Zealand and Skane, in Vagrien, in Wismar, and then Uppland and Varsians Suomi. And I actually plan to make this province that we are now colonizing our capital as far as the overseas territories go. And later on focus on Helgi as a city. And probably... Actually, it might be better to go with Oosterbotten than Västerbotten as the port here, because it's more strategically located. Okay, I guess that's a good plan. Plan is good as always, but money, that's something completely different. And do we have the forts up? Let's mothball them. We don't really need them. Cool, that's gonna increase our income even more. So now let's save up the money and do the stuff.